Do you want to drift off to sleep peacefully each night and awaken feeling genuinely refreshed, energized, and prepared to face the day ahead? Then stay right here, because what I'm going to reveal could transform your evenings completely. Today, we're exploring 7 remarkable foods that can significantly enhance your sleep quality, and believe me, the outcomes may truly amaze you. Let's begin with a familiar yet exasperating situation. You slip into bed seeking some rest, but your mind refuses to quiet down. You shift around, you twist, you gaze at the ceiling. Or even worse, you manage to fall asleep only to suddenly wake at 2 a.m., completely alert, unable to return to slumber. Does this ring a bell? These sleepless nights don't merely leave you exhausted, they gradually deteriorate your health, particularly as you age. What many individuals fail to understand is that sleep problems become increasingly prevalent after age 50. Your body's internal timekeeper, your circadian rhythm, begins to change. The natural cues that previously guided your rest start to weaken. But here's the encouraging news. Nature has already provided us with the solutions. Safe, natural, and effective. No synthetic pills, no artificial chemicals, just genuine foods that cooperate with your nervous system to help you reclaim your sleep. Individuals who incorporate these foods into their daily habits frequently experience genuine, enduring improvements. Less restlessness, more profound rest, and more vibrant mornings. It's as if their bodies are relearning how to rest properly. And if you're currently depending on sleep medications to get through the night, pay close attention. This might be your opportunity to finally gain independence. So if improved sleep is your objective, ensure you're subscribed. And let's examine the first food that could potentially transform your nights. Food 1. The overlooked strength of bananas. Indeed, the simple banana, the one you've encountered countless times in your kitchen, could be the natural sleep remedy you've been searching for. But what makes a banana so remarkable for promoting sleep? It comes down to 3 powerful nutrients: magnesium, potassium, and vitamin B6. Combined, they create a sort of soothing blend for your nervous system. Magnesium and potassium assist in relaxing your muscles, indicating to your body that it's time to release the day's stress. Vitamin B6, meanwhile, plays an essential role in transforming tryptophan into serotonin, the mood-stabilizing chemical that promotes relaxation. And there's serotonin. It subsequently transforms into melatonin, the hormone that informs your brain it's time for sleep. Let's consider a practical example. Imagine Rosa, a 65-year-old woman who's been struggling with restless legs and frequent nighttime disturbances. She begins consuming 1 ripe banana, just slightly marked with brown spots, approximately 1 hour before bedtime. Within days, her nighttime restlessness diminishes. After several weeks, particularly once she incorporates other foods from this list, her sleep becomes deeper and more steady. No more watching the clock at 3 a.m. Want to enhance its benefits? Try a warm, soothing banana pudding prepared with oat milk. It's not only tasty, but also naturally calming. Professional tip: if you consume a less ripe banana, you'll also gain from resistant starch, a special fiber that nourishes the beneficial bacteria in your digestive system. Some of these bacteria are linked to the creation of sleep-enhancing compounds. Just remember, this isn't an immediate switch. Bananas don't sedate you like medications do. They assist your brain in remembering how to ease into sleep naturally, as it should. Food number 2. Almonds, the quiet sleep protectors. Initially, almonds might appear to be just a crispy, protein-rich snack, but they're far more than that. These small powerhouses are filled with nutrients that directly influence the systems that control sleep. The highlight here is magnesium, once more. It functions like a natural shutdown button for your nervous system. When you eat almonds, magnesium begins working to slow everything down, decrease physical tension, and prepare your body for sleep without forcing it. But there's more. Almonds also help control cortisol, your body's main stress hormone. Ever find yourself lying in bed with your thoughts racing through task lists or reliving uncomfortable conversations? Elevated cortisol might be responsible, and almonds may help reduce it. And don't ignore vitamin E, a potent antioxidant in almonds that helps fight chronic inflammation. This hidden inflammation can quietly disrupt your sleep quality, preventing you from reaching the deep healing phases of sleep. Here's another important advantage. Almonds contain beneficial fats that maintain blood sugar levels throughout the night. If you've ever awakened around 2 or 3 a.m., feeling strangely awake or even slightly hungry, it might be due to a blood sugar drop. The fats in almonds help maintain your energy levels steady until morning. To gain maximum benefit from them, consume a small handful approximately 1 hour before bedtime. You can eat them raw, or if you have time, soak them in water for several hours. Soaking reduces compounds that may interfere with magnesium absorption for some individuals. Feeling inventive? Create your own homemade almond milk. Soak almonds overnight, remove their skins, blend with warm water, and perhaps add a pinch of cinnamon. Drink this before bed and allow the soothing effects to begin. But hold on, a concealed sleep disruptor. Before we continue with the remaining sleep-promoting foods, there's one widespread habit that might be quietly undermining you, even though it appears innocent. Let's discuss decaffeinated coffee. Many individuals believe it's safe to drink at night since it doesn't contain actual caffeine. But here's the reality. Decaf coffee still retains about 3% to 10% of the original caffeine content. And for sensitive people, that's sufficient to disturb sleep. But the genuine concern isn't just the remaining caffeine, it's how it's eliminated. Some decaf processes involve chemical solvents like methylene chloride or ethyl acetate. Even in tiny quantities, these chemicals may disrupt your neurotransmitters, the very ones responsible for controlling sleep and wake patterns. And here's another twist. Your brain has probably developed a learned connection between the taste of coffee and mental alertness. So even if your decaf contains almost no caffeine, that familiar flavor and scent could still activate your brain, making it more difficult to relax. So even if you choose a decaf cup, the routine itself may be sending your brain the incorrect message. You see, our brains are habitual creatures. The simple act of drinking coffee, experiencing its warmth, breathing in its familiar aroma, can activate a subconscious signal. It's action time. Instead of promoting relaxation, your mind might mistakenly prepare for activity. And that's where complications arise. This mental confusion can directly affect one of the most crucial phases of sleep, deep sleep, the stage where genuine restoration occurs. This is when your cells regenerate, your immune system resets, and your brain organizes the day's mental clutter. But if you don't remain in this phase long enough, even if you technically slept through the night, you'll probably wake up feeling sluggish, foggy, and unrefreshed, as if your body paused instead of reset. Now picture this. You're doing everything correctly. No screens before bed, peaceful environment, even a nighttime meditation practice. But you still drink decaf coffee in the evening. That seemingly innocent habit might be quietly undermining your efforts without your awareness. A better option? Replace your evening beverage with a soothing herbal tea, like a warm, properly brewed chamomile tea. Later in this video, I'll demonstrate a special preparation technique that makes it even more powerful. Just a few nights of switching coffee for a natural infusion might produce genuine, noticeable improvements in your sleep. This isn't merely theory, it's a perfect example of how smart marketing can disguise a disruptor as a helper. Decaf coffee presents itself as a sleep-friendly drink, but for many, it's actually a silent thief, robbing away the deep rest the body desperately needs. Food 3. Cherries, the ruby red sleep restorer. They're small, they're sweet, they're delicious. But what most individuals don't realize is that cherries are nature's sleep controllers. These brilliant red treasures are a natural source of melatonin, the essential hormone your brain releases to signal, lights out, time to sleep. In a perfect world, your body would generate melatonin independently, like clockwork, every evening. But reality intervenes. Stress, aging, late-night screen time, irregular sleep patterns, these can all disrupt melatonin production. That's where cherries come in. Just 10 to 15 cherries, fresh or frozen, consumed about an hour before bed, can softly guide your body back into a healthy pattern, helping reset your internal clock and encouraging you toward deep rest. And that's only the start. Cherries are also rich in anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that combat silent inflammation, particularly in the brain. Think of these antioxidants as a nighttime cleaning team, clearing away oxidative stress so you wake up clear-minded, mentally alert, and emotionally stable. Ever awakened feeling stiff, achy, or just wrong? It might be a sign that your sleep isn't reaching that restorative depth your body requires. Cherries help ease that transition between light sleep and deep sleep, allowing your body to repair and your mind to recharge. Another incredible benefit: cherries are valuable allies during seasonal transitions. As daylight hours change, your body's melatonin rhythm can become disrupted. Cherries function as a natural stabilizer, maintaining your sleep cycle steady, regardless of what's happening outside. But here's a crucial tip: always choose fresh or frozen cherries. Avoid dried varieties. They're often packed with sugar, which can boost your energy and disrupt the wind-down process precisely when your body should be calming down. Try cherries alone. Blend them into a smoothie with almond or oat milk, or create a light evening snack with a few other sleep-friendly ingredients. They're delicious, simple to prepare, and scientifically supported. Food for kiwi, the green protector of rest. It's fuzzy, it's tart, it's bright green inside, and it could become your new bedtime companion. While kiwi might appear like an exotic fruit, better suited for tropical fruit salads, beneath that unusual exterior lies one of the most scientifically validated sleep enhancers on Earth. Research, particularly studies conducted in New Zealand, kiwi's native land, have demonstrated remarkable results. Consuming 1 to 2 kiwis before bed can substantially improve both sleep duration and sleep quality. Why? Because kiwis are abundant in serotonin, one of the most important brain chemicals for controlling mood and sleep. Serotonin helps you relax, it encourages emotional stability, and most importantly, it's a direct building block for melatonin. In other words, kiwi prepares the foundation, informing your body it's time to wind down. But it doesn't end there. Kiwis also contain powerful antioxidants like vitamin C and vitamin E, which help reduce oxidative stress, a silent but dangerous factor that can impair brain function, memory, and mental clarity. Have you ever awakened feeling confused, unable to concentrate, or just not like yourself? That could be oxidative stress at work. Kiwis combat that stress from within. And here's an interesting bonus. The skin of the kiwi contains even more fiber and antioxidants than the flesh. Yes, you can actually consume the entire thing. Just scrub off the fuzz with a soft brush. That additional fiber supports healthy digestion, which surprisingly also plays a significant role in how well you sleep. Want to enhance it? Pair half a banana with 1 kiwi about an hour before bed. The banana provides tryptophan and the kiwi delivers serotonin, a perfect combination that enhances your body's natural melatonin production. It's like providing your brain the exact tools it needs to create deep, nourishing sleep. For something even simpler, blend kiwi, banana, and warm oat milk into a creamy nighttime smoothie. It's light, delicious, and prepares your nervous system for complete relaxation. And here's the best part. Kiwi doesn't just help with falling asleep. Its effects can also help reduce anxiety, irritability, and even muscle tension, all things that commonly interfere with your rest. Kiwi might be small, but when it comes to sleep, it delivers a powerful, multi-benefit impact. But be cautious. Sauerkraut can backfire if misused. Now, sauerkraut can be an excellent ally for your sleep, but only if you use it properly. If you combine it with the wrong foods, like chocolate, wine, or other high-fat ingredients, you could accidentally create a sleep-disrupting mixture. Why? Because these combinations may cause subtle but significant disruptions in your digestion and neurotransmitter balance, right when your body needs calm. The best way to consume sauerkraut is in small portions, just 2 to 3 tablespoons, and ideally paired with a source of complex healthy carbohydrates like brown rice or oats. And here's the key: eat it at least 2 hours before bed. Avoid combining it with heavy proteins, red meats, or highly processed dinner foods, as this can slow digestion and lead to stomach discomfort, bloating, or even middle-of-the-night awakenings. Now, your body will inform you if it's not agreeing with sauerkraut. Watch for signs like sudden waves of body heat, skin itching, facial flushing, or waking up with a mild headache. These could be symptoms of histamine sensitivity, which some people develop with fermented foods. Considering making your own? Don't worry, it's easier than it sounds. Just slice fresh cabbage into thin strips, massage it with sea salt, and let it ferment in a clean, airtight glass jar for about a week. If purchasing it ready-made, always select raw, unpasteurized versions. Pasteurization destroys the live probiotics, which are the whole point. And there's more. Sauerkraut is a good source of vitamin C, which plays a role in reducing cortisol levels, your body's primary stress hormone. Lower cortisol equals deeper, calmer sleep. One important note: if you're taking iron supplements, be careful. Vitamin C enhances iron absorption, and too much iron in the bloodstream can actually suppress melatonin production, potentially making your sleep worse. So the golden rule is no supplements with your sauerkraut. Just keep it simple and natural as part of a clean evening meal. You may discover that this strange little fermented food provides big benefits, not just for your digestive system, but for your brain, your nerves, and your ability to truly rest. Food 6. Oatmeal, the breakfast you should consume at night. It's a breakfast classic, but it might be exactly what your body needs before bed. Oatmeal isn't just warm, comforting, and satisfying. It's one of the most undervalued sleep foods on the planet. When consumed at the right time with the right ingredients, it can help calm your nervous system, balance blood sugar, and gently guide your body into sleep mode. What makes oatmeal so effective? It comes down to a powerful trio: magnesium, zinc, and slow-digesting carbohydrates. Magnesium helps relax your muscles, lower your heart rate, and soothe your brain. Zinc is critical in the chain reaction that produces melatonin, the hormone your body uses to time its sleep cycle. And the complex carbs in oats provide a slow, steady release of glucose, which keeps your energy stable throughout the night. This last part is particularly important. Many people wake up between 2 and 4 a.m., not because of a nightmare or noise, but due to a drop in blood sugar. The body panics, thinking energy is running low, and triggers a mild stress response to wake you up. Oatmeal helps prevent that from happening by keeping your glucose levels stable. No spikes, no crashes, no 3 a.m. brain buzz. And that's not all. Oats contain avenin, a unique compound with mild sedative properties. It calms mental chatter, reduces overstimulation, and helps quiet your thoughts without knocking you out or making you feel drowsy the next day. Here's an ideal bedtime oatmeal recipe. Cook half a cup of rolled oats in warm almond or oat milk. Add a handful of almonds or walnuts and sprinkle a bit of cinnamon. This not only tastes wonderful, it also boosts the blood sugar regulating and relaxing effects of the dish. Another option: add a spoonful of ground oats to a banana and plant milk smoothie. It's light, digestible, and perfect for winding down. Bonus tip: studies have shown that regular oat eaters spend more time in deep sleep stages, the kind of sleep that actually heals and recharges the body. Even if the total number of hours you sleep remains the same, you'll wake up more alert, with sharper focus and better mood. So if you've been struggling with broken sleep, energy dips, or restless nights, try moving oats from your morning bowl to your evening routine. Food 7. Chamomile, the herbal infusion that works only if prepared correctly. Chamomile is practically a symbol of calm, used for generations as a natural sleep remedy. But here's something most people don't realize: how you prepare chamomile determines whether it actually works. If you simply dip a tea bag into boiling water for a minute or two, you'll end up with a lightly flavored drink and very little effect. What makes chamomile truly powerful is a compound called apigenin. This naturally occurring flavonoid binds to specific receptors in your brain, triggering a calming anti-anxiety effect similar to that of certain prescription drugs without the side effects. Apigenin is nature's whisper to your nervous system, saying, "It's okay, you can let go now." To release its full potential, you need to brew it properly. Use dried whole chamomile flowers, not cheap tea bags. Steep them in just boiled water for at least 10 minutes, covered, to trap the essential oils. For best results, use 1 to 2 tablespoons of flowers per cup. You can even enhance its effect by combining it with lemon balm, passion flower, or a touch of raw honey, which has its own natural sedative properties. Drinking this infusion 30 to 45 minutes before bed can transform your wind-down ritual into something genuinely therapeutic, especially if you do it consistently. Chamomile doesn't knock you out. Instead, it creates the perfect mental and physical environment for your body to do what it was designed to do: fall asleep naturally, easily, and fully. Chamomile, the gentle healer, but only if you prepare it correctly. You've heard of chamomile. Everyone has. It's the go-to herbal tea for calming nerves and winding down before bed. But here's the part nobody tells you. Chamomile only works if it's prepared correctly. The magic of chamomile lies in a compound called apigenin, a natural plant flavonoid that binds to certain receptors in your brain, the same ones targeted by anti-anxiety medications. It tells your nervous system it's safe to relax, it's time to let go. But here's the catch: apigenin is fragile. If you pour boiling water directly over the flowers, the extreme heat can destroy much of its calming power. So how do you do it right? Let your water cool slightly before pouring. Around 80 degrees Celsius, about 175 degrees Fahrenheit, is the sweet spot. No thermometer, no problem. Just wait until the bubbling stops, but there's still steady steam rising. That's your signal. Now comes another crucial step: steeping time. Most people only leave the tea bag in for a couple of minutes. Big mistake. To fully extract the relaxing compounds, steep for 8 to 10 minutes and make sure the cup is covered. This traps the essential oils and concentrates them in the liquid instead of letting them evaporate into thin air. And yes, the container matters too. Use glass or ceramic cups. Metals can subtly alter the chemical composition of apigenin and other active compounds. If you want to take it up a notch, ditch the store-bought tea bags and use loose dried chamomile flowers. They're more potent, more aromatic, and deliver a much higher dose of apigenin. Here's the ideal formula: 1 heaping teaspoon of dried chamomile flowers, 1 cup of hot, not boiling water, steep covered for 10 minutes. Drink 30 to 45 minutes before bed. Make it part of your nightly ritual. No screens, dim lights, maybe soft music. When you drink chamomile consistently at the same time every night, your brain starts making a powerful association. The taste and smell become a sensory signal that says, "The day is over, it's time to rest." Stick with this habit for just a few days, and you may be amazed. Sleep becomes easier, deeper, and longer. Food 8. Walnuts, the sleep superfood your brain has been waiting for. You've probably heard that walnuts are good for your heart, but did you know they're also one of the most potent natural tools for improving sleep? These mild-tasting, crunchy little nuts are loaded with a unique mix of nutrients that work directly on your nervous system, and it all starts with their healthy fats. Walnuts are particularly rich in omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids, two essential fats your body cannot make on its own, but absolutely needs in order to produce melatonin, your master sleep hormone. In short, these fats are raw material for your brain to build melatonin naturally and efficiently. Just 4 or 5 walnuts before bed can give your body a gentle, steady push toward producing the very hormone that helps you drift into sleep and stay there. But it gets even better. Walnuts contain magnesium, a mineral well known for its ability to relax muscles, lower blood pressure, and reduce heart rate. All the perfect physiological cues for deep rest. Even more impressive, walnuts contain preformed melatonin. That means your body doesn't have to convert anything. It's ready to use melatonin straight from nature. If you often find yourself waking up multiple times a night without knowing why, it could be that your melatonin levels are too low or they drop too quickly. Walnuts help sustain melatonin production throughout the night, giving you more uninterrupted rest. Let's take a real-world example. Martin, a 67-year-old man, used to wake up 2 or 3 times every night without any clear cause. After adding a small handful of walnuts to his dinner, he noticed a dramatic difference. He began sleeping more deeply, and even when he did wake up, he was able to fall back asleep much faster. To maximize the effect of walnuts, soak them in water for 4 hours before eating. This reduces compounds called phytates that may block nutrient absorption and makes them easier to digest. Combine them with a carb-rich fruit like banana or kiwi. Why? Because carbohydrates help tryptophan, an amino acid found in walnuts, cross the blood-brain barrier, where it's turned into serotonin and eventually melatonin. Meanwhile, the healthy fats prolong the production of that melatonin over the course of the night. It's the perfect combo. Try a small bowl with kiwi slices and a few soaked walnuts about an hour before bed. Don't underestimate these little brain-shaped seeds. Adding walnuts to your nighttime routine is a simple, delicious, and science-backed way to help your body return to its natural rhythm and achieve the kind of deep, restorative sleep that changes how you feel when you wake up. If you found this helpful, be sure to subscribe so you never miss another sleep-boosting tip like this one. Your best nights are just getting started.